Learning Objective 7. The consumers who processes a message is not necessarily the passive receiver of information marketers once believe him or her to be. The traditional views of communications regards the perceiver as a passive element in the process. New developments in interactive communications highlight the need to consider the active roles a consumer plays when he or she obtains product information and builds a relationship with a company. Advocates of permission marketing argue that it is more effective to send messages to consumers who have already indicated an interest in learning about a product than trying to hit people cold with these solicitations. Learning Objective 8. Several factors influence the effectiveness of a message source. Two important characteristics that determine the effectiveness of a source are its attractiveness and credibility. Although celebrities often serve this purpose, their credibility is not always as strong as marketers hope. Marketing messages that consumers perceive as buzz tend to be more effective than those characterized as hype. Learning Objective 9. The way a marketer structures his or her message determines how persuasive it will be. Some elements of a message that help to determine its effectiveness include the following. The marketer conveys the message in words or pictures. The message employs an emotional or a rational appeal. How often it's repeated, whether it draws a conclusion, whether it presents both sides of the argument, and whether the message includes fear, humor, or sexual references. Advertising messages often incorporate elements from art or literature, such as dramas, lectures, metaphors, allegory, and resonance. Learning Objective 10. Many marketers are reality engineers. Reality engineering occurs when marketers appropriate elements of population culture and use them as promotional vehicles. Learning Objective 11. Audience characteristics help to determine whether the nature of the source or the message itself will be relatively more effective. The relative influence of the source versus the message depends on the receiver's level of involvement with the communication. The elaboration likelihood model specifies that source effects are more likely to sway a less involved consumer, whereas a more involved consumer will be more likely to attend to and process components of the actual message.